property he has owned for 5 years for $2,750,000. The investor has taken depreciation of $26,547 for each of those 5 years. What is the amount of tax owed because of depreciation recapture? Now, the first thing when I look at this question, we got to recognize, is it a long term or short term? We know that the investor owned the property for 5 years, so long term, because short term is defined by 1 year or less, and you're assessed at the tax rate of your individual tax rate. So now, that being said, the minutes of long-term property, I believe, and it's in chapter 14 without ad-libbing from the book, but then you're paying at a 15% tax rate on your gain. But the recapture of depreciation, you're paying at approximately 25% of the depreciation that you recaptured. And so now we go to the simple math, and we know that we're subject to the long-term provisions, and the depreciation recapture would be 26,547 times 5.
Right, 132,745.
Which is 132,745. And since we know, and students, don't get confused, even though long-term is taxed at 15%, that depreciation recapture provision is at the 25% clip. So 25% of that number, what was that number again?
132,745.
132,745. If you multiply that times 0.25, you get the correct answer, which is 33,184. So that's enough math to give me a headache. So let's keep it moving. Hopefully, question 7 is not math. Okay. A husband and wife are real estate licensees. Their real estate licenses are in good standing when the wife joins the Navy. The wife is immediately sent to a station in California where she is on active duty for 4 years. Both make no effort to renew their Florida real estate license and do not engage in real estate activity during the active duty period. What period of time does the couple have to renew their license after the wife has been discharged from active duty? 30 days, 3 months, 6 months, 2 years. The answer is 2 years. Now, typically, even though while they're in active duty, the clock stopped ticking. So they do have that 2-year period. Obviously, in that 2-year period, they probably would have been an involuntary inactive. Once discharged, they're a regular citizen, so they're involuntary inactive during that 2-year period. After that, active, inactive, null, and void. So obviously, if they wait over a year from the time they're discharged, they would probably have to take a 28-hour reactivation course. But they do have 2 years.
Right? So then essentially, all it is that the period of time that they're active, it's as if it doesn't count and then they go back to the normal. Exactly.
So treat them as a regular citizen from the time of their discharge.
Right. Okay.
Right. So most people would inherently say 6 months. I will say 6 months. It's the wrong answer, but 6 months is the maximum time if you go null and void. That threat on a special hardship, you can appeal to threat to reinstate your license. Okay, question 8. A 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom home sold for $546,000. A 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in that neighborhood sold for $570,000. All other things being equal, the value of the extra bedroom is $24,000. And again, this is a math question, but it's more so just thinking and logic. And we do this all the time when we look at comps. Okay, I got a 3-bedroom sold for $546, a 4-bedroom, everything else is the same. It's just that it got an extra bedroom. If it got an extra bedroom, then that difference would be, seems like that people are paying a little more, $24,000 for a 4-bedroom model versus a 3-bedroom model. This goes back, I guess it's chapter 8. I believe that may be appraisal, or if it's not appraisal, it's appraisal concept, certainly. I'm not sure what the title of chapter 8 is. But basically, adjust comparative market analysis. We do that, realtors do it when they do their CMA, and certain appraisers do it. Adjust the subject, not the comp. Adjust the subject, not the comp.
Okay.
Right. Something like someone may have 3 bedrooms, some may have 2 bedrooms. Someone may be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and the other may be, oh, I see one of my students from online faxing me the answers, but I think we're going to stick with me and you, Marty. Hopefully. No offense to the students, but we're going to stick with you and you, Marty. So now we'll go ahead and take a pause, and then I'll come back with the next set of questions.